Bukavac Mythology. Many stories have been handed down from generation to generation. This demon belongs to Slavic mythology, and his heritage comes from accounts of dead animals. In the lake in eastern Slavonia, Bukavac waits to pounce on the next human or animal, silently waiting in the waters for his prey. When an animal or human comes near the lake, these demons are waiting, and this is when, according to Russian occult texts, Bukavac attacks. When I first started to understand Bukavac, I could not imagine the type of creature he was. If you saw it, I'm sure it would creep you out. According to an ancient Russian text, if you can see it in the mirror, your body will most likely disintegrate into water. He prefers to come out at night and trap passers-by. Bukavac is also a name for a musician, and I am going to provide you with a detailed overview of this interesting demonic creature. Just scroll down. Where does the story of Bukavac come from? In Slavic mythology, there are generally stories that have been passed down from generation to generation in Russian literature. In Croatian, Bukavac translates to bittern in English. The bittern is part of the heron family, and they are a marsh bird, which is extremely rare. Now, the interesting thing about the bittern is that they are highly secretive. So too is Bukavac, as a demon. In occult work, it is not uncommon to come across various Bukavacs, and defense is of paramount importance. The females generally sit behind the males and tend to be black in color. They both only attack at night. I know this might creep you out, but there have been accounts of animals found strangled by lakes, as mentioned in the opening paragraph. The demon has 6 legs and is nocturnal, he has antlers, and in some cases, he can move freely on land, but due to his huge body, 9 feet, he is likely to struggle. In ancient Russian texts, this demon lives at night in a pool or lake, as many people reported seeing a number of dead animals near the lake of Srejum in Serbia, notably Vojvodina. Where does Bukavac come from? Bukavac was born through visions and dreams by the lake, according to Goncharov's novel Oblomov, 1856. In Russian folklore, many demons have been created and exist through dreams. In the water, this demon or monster roars and makes many sounds. He wanders through forests but is most often discovered by water. Plus, these stories all hold a secret meaning. Bukavac is a demonic creature who is considered noisy. The demon is Russian in origin, and much literature provides details around how Bukavac made an impact on the world as a bearer of emotional destruction. Due to his size of around 9 feet, he normally sits just below the water's edge. In Russia, demons were associated with a belief system. In particular, Bukavac was associated with being a recluse, sitting in water a few inches deep, and waiting for a victim. The Bukavac is similar to a reptile and has reptilian blood. He is adept at hunting and has a lifespan of around 7 years. The male Bukavac has its testicles inside itself, so it is impossible to know if the monster is male or female. Bukavacs are oviparous, which means that they lay eggs. The female Bukavac monitors the eggs, and there is a slight behavior change during mating season. They do not sit on the lake's edge, but rather in the center, so that the females can sit on the eggs, which are frequently nested in reeds. Even though they live alone, it is not uncommon for Bukavacs to reside together in different parts of a lake. But if you are here to try to understand what this demon means or learn more about this type of demon, especially if you come across one in occult work, Bukavac normally attacks animals and people. In ancient lore, he is supposed to strangle them. If you have encountered this demon in your visions or dreams, healing is required.